We're going to take a look at Michigan versus Penn State and their offense. Obviously, second half, they said they didn't throw a pass. They called 3 or 4 passing plays and ended up just running it or getting a pass interference. But not really concerned about off the field crap. Doesn't make any difference to me. So all we're going to do is we're going to look at the offense. We're talking about football, but we'll dive right in. The very first run right here is just a truck where you're getting your quarterback on the run. They start off in a bunch. Ended up blocking down with these two guys. Everybody else is going to reach front side. Tailback just comes here to help seal. Quarterback's running that direction. So as you're looking at it, they get this edge sealed with that motion. You get this linebacker working that way. So he opens it up right there. Gets that sealed with down block from the outside receiver as well. Tackle's pulled around for the corner or safety who's filling in. And this is one of the great things about having a quarterback like J.J. McCarthy that can really go. Gets the edge right there. Gets a first down. This is early in the game. This is late in the first quarter. A little bit of misdirection. Being able to run the quarterback, get positive in the box right there. Great design right there. Big first down there for Michigan. Here's a good look of power. And as you're looking at it, Penn State's walked their linebackers down. There's a lot of people here on the line of scrimmage, so there's really no second level. This is a really good job. If you're watching this center and frontside guard, they're supposed to be doubling that nose to that backside linebacker. The backside linebacker walked down. So the center works through his man, to that, guards down. Everybody else is inside gap. This backside linebacker, as you're watching, he ends up folding way over the top right here to the outside. And for whatever reason, they're able to take 2 for 1 right there and block the front side linebacker and the backside linebacker. Puller's pulling around 65 to take front side, and there's really no alley. Should see it right there, get vertical through that B-gap run. Great patience here by the back. Could probably see this a little bit quicker. Burst right there into space, but right there he ends up finding it. Getting vertical, running through a linebacker that really fit this thing wrong. That was the middle linebacker. Didn't do a great job of seeing the open gap and just flowing over the top. Great job there by the running back being patient. Runs out of a shoe. That's fine right there. Big gain right there on just straight power, creating an explosive play against pretty good defense. Another look here, just straight power. This time out of the I formation, not offset at all. Here's this fullback going to kick. You got your guard pulling around. Everybody else is down blocking, gap hinging here on the back side. On a 1st and goal, running power, runs through an arm tackle right here. There's a linebacker right here trying to roll down. Not able to get enough on the running back. Great run, great job playing the momentum, falling into the end zone. Power football right there. No, when Harbaugh got there, they're kind of unsure about it, and at one point tried to get away from it, but it's obviously one of those things that's come back in vogue, and Michigan is absolutely dominating up front. Here's this heavy set on a 2nd and 8. So this is obviously open field situation. You got a bunch of linemen, tight ends over here, and they're just running straight duo. So reverses out. He's going downhill. Everybody's basically blocking down, taking a body for a body. These linebackers trying to filter over the top. You got a safety back here. They even took care of this guy who's probably supposed to be contained here with 89. Great job recognizing here by the running back. If they fill all these gaps and everybody gets their momentum stopped, now the running back, who's probably a little bit faster than these linebackers, everybody else comes to bounce. Now he just outruns those guys to the edge. No contain right there because he got blocked by 89 and was trying to squeeze that thing too tight instead of keeping contained. He bounces it. All these guys right here had come to balance, thinking they're having to fill those inside gaps. And now, better player, better athlete gets out in space. Explosive play right there. A lot of big bodies on the field just running duo straight downhill. Here's a look right here of just inside zone. So if you're just drawing it up, you're going to work this right here and work up. He walks down, he ends up being the C-gap player, and then he's the read out here in the D-gap. But as you're watching this defensive end, he jumps outside. So now, when you look at it, there's 2 guys out here in this D-gap. This safety rolling down is the guy that's fitting the C-gap. And with the widening of this defensive end, how he just jumped outside, that's the difference in this play right here. So great read here by the running back. You've seen that everything's getting washed. So put your foot back in the ground, go vertical, try to outrun these guys that are having to scrape. And they're too wide right there. Once they jumped outside, it's over. You got 2 guys in this gap. You only have a second layer right here where maybe this corner was sitting here back. They're both lined up right there, both in the D-gap, too wide. Now to make a play. They waste 2 for the quarterback there. And now, great job. It's just speed, athleticism. 6 right here trying to come down from the high safety. Once he makes that cut, kind of runs into the heels of this referee. They do get a little bit of a rub right there, so that helps him get to the end zone untouched. But playing fast, getting to the corner. You see all these guys right here with pom-poms, whatever they're doing. Ain't working. It's a long day for those guys. Not a lot to be excited about there for Penn State. In the last play, they had too many guys in the gap on the outside for the quarterback. This time, 4-2 box, cover 1 right here on the outside. And all Michigan's running is just inside zone with the read, so we're going to double there up, base right there, reading backside C. You can run people off because it's man-to-man. Everybody's staring. And right here, you're looking at this C-gap player. If he squeezes and they don't squeeze and scrape over the top with the linebacker, there's nobody left. So this linebacker's firing down. This defensive end's squeezing as well. Gets his shoulders turned. His eyes are on the running back. Quarterback pulls. Gets the edge right here. And they're running off. You can see everybody's running off here, so creating tons of space. This is the defensive end right there that squeezed, trying to get back over the top. Here's a safety that filled into the box going inside out. Not a great job here by 6. Should probably just run this guy off. I'm not sure why we're inside releasing that where he can see both. Outside release that, make it look like fade. He's making the job way too hard. But McCarthy getting vertical right there, getting a first down. Not great communication there by the Penn State defense, knowing who had the quarterback on zone read. Another inside zone look here from Michigan. You're doubling there up. Basin going to double there up. Of course, there could be a lot of movement here as we're looking. He's trying to get through that C gap. He ends up turning back on this defensive end because nobody's really there. So that opens this up. So double team there. He ends up blocking this defensive end. And Corum right there going at that double team. Presses it so 77 get off to that linebacker, make him fit right there. He makes a cut off of it. Now again, this corner right here, he's got to be sitting on McCarthy here in case his quarterback pulls. So he's watching that now. By the time he figures out that he doesn't have the football, it's too late. Running back has split it right there. Now you got a safety rolling down who's not a very good athlete. Absolutely gets toasted here. Poor angles on that. And then just outruns him to the end zone. Again, just inside zone. Poor angles, poor tackling there by the secondary. Getting manhandled up front by the O-line, it helps as well. So right there again, big run there from Michigan. That's the run that basically put this game away in the fourth quarter. Here's a run on 3rd and 5 that puts this game away. And with these extra linemen in here, you're getting so many gaps. Everybody has to play sound football. And right here on this one, if you're looking, this defensive tackle, D-end, whoever it is, jumps outside. He jumps outside and gives up a couple gaps here. And this lineman just works straight up to those linebackers. By him jumping out of that gap, he opens up this huge crease. Nobody even blocks him. So he jumps out. He's stumbling around, no chance to fit. Allows an offensive lineman to get up to the linebacker right there and ends up taking 2 for 1. So if you're watching this lineman, he pinballs one linebacker into another one. So they take 2 for 1 right there with those linemen. They even work up to the safety with the fullback. And right there, this game gets put away because that defensive lineman jumps out of his gap, doesn't do his job, and Michigan just moving people right there, being more physical, being the more disciplined team right there. Here's a quick look of just a slot fade down here to the bottom. It ends up being a too high look. Number 3 receiver just ends up running that option route. So he just runs a hitch. He's open right now. McCarthy's getting some pressure. He just puts it on. This is a really good throw and catch. Great job getting vertical right there. Falling forward, getting an extra 6 after the catch on just a simple hitch on that option route. Too high, you're going to have to check that thing down because that slot fade is probably not going to be great. Good timing, good throw and catch. Great job getting upfield by the tight end to get an extra 6. Got an unbalanced set. You got a tight end. You got 3 receivers out here. And this running back ends up getting after the flats as well. So it's a delayed sprint. As you're looking at quarterback catch, he looks at that direction. There's no receiver over there. So really, there's no reason to look that way. Delayed sprint right here. Getting your running back out. And you're running a hitch here to the outside. I believe a corner. And this guy's probably running out right there. So it's just a flood. Switching who's running what. And with those guys getting a lot of depth, corner getting tons of depth, outside linebacker getting hands-on, lots of space there for the hitch. McCarthy gets it out right there. This is on a 1st and 10, so really positive down distance right there on the ticks. Gets a completion, gets vertical. 1st and 10 again there for Michigan on an easy throw and catch. Similar play right here, just a little bit of play action on this one this time. So downhill, everybody's just zoning that way. If you're looking outside, you're getting vertical. He's sitting it down. You're getting a corner right there by the inside receiver. Play fake, and then again, having a quarterback that's athletic, getting around an unblocked defensive end, and still having a chance to throw the ball right there. Great athleticism, great job getting out, and then absolutely rips it before the outside linebacker can get to it on that flat route. Very similar to the last one, getting vertical right there on the ticks. Gets 10+ yards right there on just a hitch. Moving the pocket a little bit, whether it's a delayed sprint like they were earlier or right there on a boot. Able to get out of the pocket. Throw and catch those underneath routes because the corner's playing off. Getting easy completions right there against a good defense. 4th and 1 right here, and you're getting a play action. So faking like it's duo, they ran that a ton. You're getting your running back out right there. You got a corner by that tight end right here. Penn State does a pretty good job. They're flying over the top. They got everybody taken care of. But again, having the quarterback being a great athlete is a thing that neutralizes this. Even though they have a guy there for the quarterback to try to stop him short, having a good athlete, making that guy miss, getting a big gain right here, big first down on 4th and 1. Is huge. And again, that's what having J.J. McCarthy, athletic quarterbacks, can do for you. It helps negates even whenever the call is not perfect or not right. Like right there, Penn State covered it up. They had a one-on-one with the quarterback, and he made a miss. So having a guy that can make that play is huge for any offense. Here's a pretty good play. Motioning a guy out right here, and they end up throwing just a quick screen right here. As you're looking at the wide receiver, all he does is get a little bit of ground right there so the quarterback can just flip it to him. Running back swings away, trying to take anybody with him. Really don't take anybody because right here they're playing way off. It's a 3rd and 8. Basically, they're bringing everybody, putting 4 at the sticks, trying to get there quickly on that blitz. Right here, as you're looking at it, left tackle ends up sitting right there, and he gets up. I believe the left guard does as well. And the center, these guys are just working out. Number 3 receiver, this tight end, he ends up just sitting right there, blocking the most dangerous. So great job here by McCarthy, dropping his arm angle, putting on his guy. Good completion. If you're looking at it, these guys are just blitzing, leaving those 4 deep. Block, block, block. You got a lot of bodies out there in front. taking care of it on a 3rd and 8, giving a free completion with absolutely no chance to knock that ball down or even give any kind of coverage on that catch, just dropping everybody. Easy throwing catch, got your big bodies out in front. Got an easy first down there from Michigan on that screen on a 3rd and 8.